MP, you're my favorite player, man. Go. Always do.
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And the injury story? When you're missing two players, including a starter, a lot changes, rotations and roles.
Two injuries, one of their stars out. It's all about how you respond to adversity.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Denny Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Coffey in at the two-guard spot. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at center. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here we go. And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Now here's Henderson. The three ball. Drills it from deep.
Oh, good three ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Miller. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
To the middle. Here's Ball. Coffey grabs the board. Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Avdia, and he goes in for the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Bridges outside. Here's Miller. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Avdia. And here's Ayton. And he buries his first look.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Ball. Here's Miller. And a miss there on the triple. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Ball. Miller outside, looking to end the run. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got 8.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Coffee. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 9 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They set a pick. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Portland leading by 8. Down low. Here's Coffee. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Coffee into the lane. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Ball no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Henderson, the pass to Coffee, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Ball. 27 points his last game. Here's Avdia to the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Miller. Again the miss by the Hornets. Portland leading by 14. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Nurkic has checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Okogie. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for LaMelo Ball. Outside Mann. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. There's a screen by Nurkic. Charlotte again missing. Trailblazers lead by 16. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Red hot in the last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? and the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Now here's Man. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Smith to end the drought. On target from range.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
From behind the arc. Another three for Portland.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Man. 9 points in his last outing. Now Nurkic. Nurkic, a screen on Sharp. Pass to Smith. Let's go with a three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the basket by Coffey. Coffey's got 27 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Now Man. No points yet. Now here's Bridges. Outside Man. Lets a three fly. Counted from distance.
Wow, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass setup?
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Simons. Tries it from 19. Here's Coffey. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Portland shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Shooting for the Trailblazers, Coffey at the line for one.
– 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Ball. From deep three-point range, and that's not gonna go. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Portland ahead, opening up a huge gap. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Williams is out there with Avdia. Then there's Sharp, then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Coffey in at the shooting guard position.
Trailblazers foul. Coffey. First personal foul. First team foul.
Man with it. Driving inside. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Smith finds Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's gotten his second bucket of the game.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low. And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Takes a three. It's hauled in by Henderson. For Portland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Coffey's got 38 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Man, the pass to Nurkic. The three from Ball. Charlotte again missing. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Coffey. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
The BA, the length of a forward, and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with the one individual player.
Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Smith. Aiden, he's checked in for Portland. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Man, got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamara's checked in. Here's Ball. And a miss there off the inbound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And the shot goes. Coffey's got 42 in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Man, tipped. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Ryan?
Allie, thanks.
Really off on his shooting, just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And the basket by Coffey.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. The three from Ball. Portland with a rebound. Aiden's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by the Blazers. Here's Man. Fires in the triple. Man's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, 2 here in the second.
Coffey into the lane. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Miller outside. Fires from deep. Portland with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Now here's Man. He's got 9. Pulls it from the top of the key. Ball no good.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Here's Coffey. Not enough on that one as it misses. Tries to break his ice. Ball no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
3-pointer. Another 3 for Portland.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
They need this. Ball with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Henderson, the pass to Coffey. And it's good! He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hitting only 20% from the field this quarter. He might want to start getting others involved.
Coffee. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
That doesn't go either for Ball. Portland in total control. Here's Coffee. Again! What an avalanche!
It's hard to even fathom, but he's coming up on the all-time mark for 60-point games.
It's stunning what he's achieved. A one-man offensive powerhouse. And misses.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket by Coffee.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Trailblazers out in front, running away with it. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Charlotte Hornets.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses, can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas, what you do there stays there.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, the Hornets shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Coffee. He got it again! Sensational!
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are, witnessing history in the making, and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of a truly generational talent. Miller, Coffee grabs a board. Coffee's got rebound number 11. Inside, here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. take a look at the numbers for LaMelo Ball.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Williams. Miller, he's open. Drained it for 2 points. Miller's got 10 points.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch. He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. The 3 is up. Portland with a rebound.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Robert Williams checked in for Portland.
Checking in for Portland, number 35, Robert
The
Williams.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. To the middle. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Charlotte, boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Miller. That 3's off the mark.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Ball looks over the floor. Back to Miller. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
There's the 3. Coffee can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
4-3. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Coffee. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Here's Coffee. Cashes in the 12-footer.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Ball against Henderson. Miller on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Miller from downtown. Rebounded by Kamari.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Coffee. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, the Hornets shooting just about 33% since this second half started. He was all alone on that one. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
And that one's good.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Avdia against Bridges. Back to Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
Charlotte making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Williams, and it's Mann in for Okogie. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting only 31% in the game. Miller outside. Nurkic a screen on Williams. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And got it! Another basket!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Back to Ball. Miller on the wing. Pass to Mann.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for LaMelo Ball. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Hornets have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Sharp. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
The NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet, and a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
Coffee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Hornets shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bridges, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Simons, a screen on Smith. Here's Coffee. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Portland ahead, running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Matisse Thybulle, Jeremy Grant out there with Shaden Sharp. Then there's Delano Banton, and it's Reith in at the 5, roaming the paint. 3-pointer Sharp. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. Nurkic off his feet in a hurry. That's a pretty finish.
Here's Banton, pounded by Ball. And here's Grant from the arc. Again, the miss by Portland. Here's Charlotte now. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. The 3, Smith. Thibault with the board. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Launches it. And he can't get that one. The Hornets shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Nurkic a screen on Sharp. Ball outside. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go for him.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And he gets that one.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Looking to end this cold spell. Ball no good. The Trailblazers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And here's Grant from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass the ball. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Pass to man for three. Banton pulls it in. Banton's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. The shot comes out. Nurkic with some nice D. On offense, here are the Hornets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Man misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Banton. Here's Reith. And here's Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Up and in on the layup. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Ball finds Smith. Floats one. The shot won't fall. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Grant outside. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
The drive-by man. The layup misses. The Trailblazers shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And there's the drive. Banton. Second chance shot. Outside Thibault. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now here's Smith. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Ball. Smith outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Sharp.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Going inside. Oh, he goes right over Yusuf Nurkic. Slams it down.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
The shot. Portland with a rebound. Grant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Banton. Thibault on the wing. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Red Hot.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Grant the screen. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, man. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.